Hi, I'm SIFU Bob. This is Reflex flow training. There's another little self-defense video from my home. This is a self-defense where I'm going to be showing a lot of different things that I've actually shown before as far as knife patterns. This is using a Karambit this time though. This is a mess-along Karambit. This is their case. I didn't really like the clip, so I put a different clip on it and a little lanyard here, but it pulls out. So this is a Damascus. If you can see this in the dark, the handle will actually kind of glow in the dark, but it's a Damascus blade with a G10 core. So it's a pretty high quality Karambit. I don't believe in using a weapon unless your life depends on it, or you're trying to save somebody else's life. That it's a deadly weapon. There's no question about it. Person reaches with their left hand. See. Cut down, over and up, and stab. That's one thing, right? Right off the bat, they come up, you cover. This is just like in boxing or something like that. You cover your ear when somebody's trying to hit you or grab you. Like this, his hand comes up, you turn the knife out a little bit, and you cut. Now this is a double edge. So now I can cut down this way, pull his hand down, come across his throat, pop it out, come up and out. That's something you can do. Another thing, if he comes over from this side, boom, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, up that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you cut up that way. Then here, he reaches in. I can hook it over, hook his left hand over, clear it out of the way, cut up underneath his arm here, cut up here, and jab back in. He throws a right. I can cover up, right? And when I cover up, I've got this blade pointing up here and cuts up on his arm, grab, cut his bicep, hit here, grab, put a Kapala throw, grab his head, take his right arm, lift it up, throw him underneath. I can also just come around here and cut up into his right shoulder blade area. That'll make his arm drop. So these patterns, right? Knock it out of the way, knock it out of the way, upward, right? Clear it out of the way and come this way. On this side, clear it out of the way and come up this way. Come straight down to his head. Come across like a hook. Come back and up. Flip down. Grab his neck. Grab between his legs here. Pull up. Flip up. Come up underneath his chin. The other thing you can do, you can step to the side here, and this is going to go into his hip flexor on his right hip, and that point of that blade is going to push down into his hip to drive him down, right? Come in and attack. This is another little practicing you can do to use flipping it. If you got a little distance, you don't want to be that close, like he's got a weapon or something like that, I can come out there, hit it with the blade, or even if it isn't a blade, it's a still hard metal on the back of his hand, flip it up, cut his wrist. This flicking action, pecking. See, that's going to jab in if somebody reaches for you, pow, like that. Throws a kick, come up here. See, I catch underneath here and come up here. So even if that kick drops down, cuts the back of his leg, cuts the inside of his leg, comes around the outside of his arm, and comes up and in. So different things you can do with the Karambit. So you got your patterns here, got your patterns here, you got your patterns here, 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 right? So you can play around with it. But remember, cover, cover, right? Cover, cover. All sorts of different movements. Anything you can do with a regular blade, or a lot of the stuff that you do with your stick patterns. But even if you don't know anything, if you have just a little bit of knowledge, just getting used to getting this knife out in front of you will make a big, big difference. Someone can come at you, you pass it, cut the inside of his arm, right? Boom, into his body and up underneath his chin. He throws a left. Okay, see, I've got him here. Boom, I pull his arm over. Now I've got his left arm here. I cut across his belly here and go to the back of his neck. Of course, from here, where I want to be nasty, I can hit here, and I can flip it over and come across his neck as well. The giant bee Karambit from Masalong. Really good self-defense weapon. Thank you. Remember to support Ukraine.